Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Rama Randhankar, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department from Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayandar. Today I am going to explain Chapter 5 Real-Time Operating System Part 1. Learning outcome of this topic are operating systems. There are two operating systems, one is general and real-time operating system. So let's see the difference between these two operating systems. What is RTOS? Examples of RTOS, RTOS functioning, characteristics of real-time operating system, different types of RTOS, RTOS services and advantages of RTOS. Let's see the function of operating system. So this diagram shows the operating system which provides a gateway between the user and the components. We interact with the computer by using input and output devices which form part of user interface and it is controlled by operating system. Operating system, there are two types of operating system, generally depending on the type of kernel and kernel services. Purpose and type of computing systems where the operating system is deployed and the responsiveness to applications. Operating systems are classified into two types. One is general purpose operating system named as GPOS and another one is real-time purpose operating system called as RTOS. General purpose operating system, in which these operating systems which are deployed in general computing system. In GPOS, the kernel is more generalized and contains all the required services to execute generic applications. It need not be deterministic in execution behavior. It may inject random delays into application software and thus cause the slow responsiveness of an application at the unexpected time. In GPOS, usually deployed in computing systems where deterministic behavior is not an important criteria. Personal computer or desktop system is a typical example for a system where the GPOs are deployed. Windows XP, MS-DOS, etc. are the examples of GPOs. Let's see real-time purpose operating system, that is called as RTOS. In these operating systems, which are deployed in embedded systems demanding real-time response, deterministics in execution behavior, so it consumes only known amount of time for kernel applications. It implements the scheduling policies for executing the highest priority task or application always. It implements the policies and the rules concerning time critical allocation of a system resources. And the examples of RTOS are Windows C, QNX, VxWorks, Micros, Operating System 2 are examples of RTOS. So these are the examples of embedded system which we are using day-to-day life. Telephones, fax, robot, washing machine, television, cameras, CCTV cameras, watch, traffic signaling system, metros, cars. So these are the number of examples of embedded systems which are widely used in day-to-day life. Let's see what is an RTOS. Suppose a person is driving a car on a highway at a speed of 70 miles per hour. Now somehow the car meets with an accident. Fortunately, the airbag deployed at the right time and saved the life of driver. So we see that airbag is a very good feature in a car which can save a life someday. But did we think that would have happened if the airbag would have deployed a few seconds late? Yes, we would have lost a life. So just imagine the dependency on the accuracy of opening of the airbag. So what makes the airbag deploy at the real time? It's known as or it is called as RTOS. So RTOS stands for Real-Time Operating System. As the name suggests, there is a deadline associated with the task and an RTOS adheres to the deadline, as missing a deadline can cause effects ranging from undesired to catastrophic. So it means suppose टाइम का एक डेडलाइन है और अगर वो डेडलाइन हम लोग फॉलो नहीं करते हैं then it causes some hazardous accident. The example we discussed in the beginning of this article is a catastrophic effect of an RTOS missing a deadline. As discussed above, the embedded system are becoming more and more complex today, and with each passing generation their intrusion in our daily lives will become deeper. So this means they will bear more and more responsibilities on their shoulders to solve the real-time problems to make our life easier. But this requires more and more complex real-time application that RTOS will have to manage effectively. So there are some RTOS uses are Linux OS, OSC, QNX, RT Linux, VxWorks, Windows CE. So this diagram shows the RTOS functioning. So RTOS functions are scheduling, then function library, it has fast dispatch latency, it has user defined data objects and classes, it also useful in memory management, and it is also used in symmetric multiprocessing. So in modern times we have seen an evolution of embedded system. Nowadays embedded system can be found all around us, so be it in all cell phones, air conditioners, digital homes, cars, etc. So little we realize their contribution in making our life more comfortable and safe. So safety is one of the aspect in which we are now depending more and more on these computerizable found all around us. So the heart of this system is the operating system they use. So most of the system use the RTOS. Let's see the kernel functioning. Kernel is called as the heart of RTOS. The kernel is the part of operating system that is responsible for task management, inter-task communication and synchronization. Specifically, the real-time scheduler is the part of RTOS kernel that is responsible for deciding which task should be executed. So the kernel performs so many commands the number of functions called as task management, memory management, time management, interrupt handling, device input-output management, etc. Classification of RTOS. So RTOS can be classified into three types: hard RTOS, firm RTOS and soft RTOS. So let's see one by one. Hard RTOS. So this type of RTOS strictly adhere to the deadline associated with the task. So hard RTOS strictly follow the deadline. Missing on a deadline can have a catastrophic effect. So जो हमने example देखा है वो hard RTOS का है. Suppose वो एयर बैग जो है वो अगर ओपन नहीं होता तो ड्राइवर का एक्सीडेंट होके वो डेथ हो जाता है. सो दिस इज अ एग्जांपल ऑफ हार्ड RTOS. So strictly follow the deadlines, time deadline. Okay, so the airbag example we discussed in the beginning of this article is an example of hard RTOS. As a missing a deadline, there could cause a life. Firm RTOS. So this type of RTOS are also required to adhere to the deadlines because missing a deadline may not cause a catastrophic effect but could cause undesired effects like a huge reduction in quality of product which is highly undesired. So यहाँ पे time deadline follow नहीं होता है but still it affects the system output. And the third type is called as a soft RTOS. So in this type of RTOS, missing deadline is acceptable. For example, online databases. So this slide shows the types of RTOS again. So hard RTOS, hard real-time means we use the operating system when we need a result in a specific time, normally immediately. Since each process is dependent on each outer, the whole process will fail if the time is elapsed. Where the soft real-time is used when one process failed, it does not mean that the rest of process will fail. The process will continue but possibly be slow. So this diagram shows the two types of operating system. One is hard real-time operating system and another one is a soft real-time operating system. An example of soft real-time system is a video phone. In this system, it could be desirable for deadlines to be met in order to maintain audio and video synchronization. However, often in these non-critical systems, by sacrificing some quality, more output can be achieved, meaning that a larger video scene could be viewed as a less processing time would be devoted to maintaining the absolute deadline. यहाँ पे डेडलाइन का कुछ क्राइटेरिया नहीं है, बट यू हैव, अगर सपोज वो टाइम कंस्टेंट मैच नहीं हो गया, फॉर एग्जांपल ऑडियो और वीडियो का मैचिंग नहीं हो गया, ऑटोमेटिकली इट अफेक्ट्स द आउटपुट ऑफ द सिस्टम. Therefore, this kind of systems are called as a soft real-time system. In many cases, it is essential that certain tasks run exactly as predicted and within stricter deadlines. For this is a hard real-time system is used. A hard real-time system is concerned with the predictability in terms of knowing how long it will take for a deadline to be met. The designers of real-time system aim to meet the deadlines with a zero latency time, and the latency of a task is the difference between the time and the task actually started or finished and the time the task was expected to start or finish. Let's see the key characteristics of an RTOS. So the first is the reliability. So depending on the application, the system might need to operate for long periods without human intervention. So this is called as a reliability. Predictability, the completion of operating system calls occurs within the known time frames. Performance, the requirement dictates that an embedded system must perform fast enough to fulfill its time requirement. Compactness, application design constraint, that the cost constraint help determine how compact an embedded systems can be. Scalability, they must be scaled up or down to meet the application or specific requirement. And manageability, so this means system whose variety or bulkiness is manageable. The software and hardware required to operate the RTOS must be reasonable size. Technicians should be easy to find and orient. The idea is to reduce the cost of implementation. Let's see the RTOS services. The most important part of operating system is the kernel. So to monitor the hardware, the task should be relied and responsibilities kernel manages and allocates the resources. If the task cannot obtain the CPU attention for every time, then there are some other services provided by kernel. So following are the services of kernel. First is time services, interrupt handling services, device management services, memory management services, and input and output services. Let's see the advantages of RTOS. So when all the resources and devices are inactive, then the RTOS gives a maximum consumption of the system and more output. When a task is performing, there is no chance to get the error because the RTOS is an error free. Third advantage is memory allocation is the best type to manage in this type of system. Fourth one is in this type of system the time shifting is very less. And the fifth advantage is because of small size of program, the RTOS is used in embedded system like transport and others. Thank you.